Hey everybody, Diamond Deb back here with you, and the cold that had everybody else last week has finally caught me. Yay. With my tight schedule though, things need to continue going forward. I am several days into this, so hopefully it's going to be over soon. That's my wish anyway. I have some Sudafed on the way, which I have not been taking, and it's mainly a nose issue, accompanied with a fever. Fever seems better today, though, so thank God. Signs of improvement. Right here at the end of the freaking season, too. And I know you're going to hear me talk about colds all the way through. Oh, I got these. All the way through different series at different times. Well, you got to remember that I record ahead, so sometimes when you hear about a cold, I had it a couple of months ago. But that's not, it's not to say it's always the same cold, but you know what I mean. I'm also tired because the first few days I just slept. I mean, like, I slept hard. And thankfully, my daughter's been able to do, what she can to not have to miss too much work and still keep the girls at home. Thankfully, her job is slightly flexible like that. We don't like to pass anything back and forth any more than what we have to. Now, I'm building this bridge. It's supposed to be like a country road that goes to this big bridge, and I don't know. I might widen this road over here. I might take out the center tree that you see. We're getting to the last of our bulk of spruce wood anyway. But you see how you have to go around that tree? I think maybe I should turn it around. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have to be any wider than this. It just seems weird to have to go around that tree. But this is kind of a little country road that leads you to the bridge that'll take you to the other side, where I will also be building some sort of a little town. And that, excuse me, the village is right over there. So there'll be a little country way to get to this too. But this terrain over here is so messed up that I'm not sure what I need to do with it. I think I'm going to need to bring it down a little bit. Just because it's so dang hilly. My Sudafed should be here any moment, really. Not that it's going to do me a lot of good at this point. But, like, I could bring this down and fill in all of this. Maybe not quite as low as that, because the ground does vary, like I said. Let me go ahead and put this lava out over here, if I can. Oh, we're getting there. Did that get it all? Everything but that. Oh. Alright. At least I don't have to worry about the local animals that are going to be drawn to coming over here, falling into that. But we have a shit ton of space over here to build on. And then whatever we build through here will connect to over in there. So it's going to be a long time before this area is filled in, obviously. We still haven't finished. I kind of feel like this area over here in the center is probably getting more finished now. I am sorry. The village is not finished at all yet. And this area here is just going to take a long damn time. There is not a lot I can do about it. And as you can see, we have our other little bridge right over there. I'm really liking this, and I'm undecided if I'm going to make, like, towns on top of the hills over there, the mountains. We have mountains that stretch all the way around. And honestly, they go way back into there, too. So there's all kinds of places we could go and do this with. But it is a forever world, so we have forever and a day to get it done. This will be a covered bridge. I was going to make it like a true covered bridge with like the walls and the windows, but this is just too long of a bridge for me to do that with, I believe. But it is what it is. There's only so much you can do with bridges. Oh yeah, there's the one peeking out over there. I kind of thought you'd be able to see it, but that one really doesn't show up for a hot minute. And it's okay. I have changed my mind about this being a covered bridge. Oh my lord. The biggest issue with it would be I'm going to need a shit ton of stairs. And I know just from going over here that this is just not something I want to put a roof on. So I lied. I didn't mean to, but I lied. Okay, Sudafed finally arrived and I've taken a dose. It's not really been in me long enough to do much, but we've got our fingers crossed. I think I'm going to leave that tree. I kind of like, now that I've done it, having the bridge, and the Sudafed was late. I paid to have it delivered early. But I kind of like the bridge unfolding as you go around the corner. And I have changed up the design a little bit. Not my favorite, but then again, it's fine. It's fine. I like it. It's a little different. It's not a complete covered bridge, so I didn't have to go through and do a whole bunch to it. But it's not bad at all. I kind of like the repeating design and all of that. And I think that's going to do it for today's episode. I'm sure this is super short, but y'all understand that I'm pretty stinking miserable, at least until the Sudafed kicks in and cleans up this nose. So I will see you in the next one.